The Jordan Historical Museum offered visitors the chance to step back in time this past weekend at Pioneer Day. Once the morning rain stopped, families came out to see how life was for the pioneers who settled the area.
Lincoln has a very strong history of starting with the pioneer settlers, of course, and the native people prior to that. But the Pennsylvania German Mennonite settlement made it, kind of put it on the map, and then it just developed from there. And each community, each of the 5 communities in Lincoln has their own story, has their own unique personality, and it all kind of comes together on this day.
The Amherst Victorian Dance Society once again made the trek from Western New York to demonstrate the dances of the day.
Oh, we love it. I think this is our 10th year. And when we come and we invite people to dance with us, we have a lot of fun. And they give us lunch.
Why is it important to keep traditions like this alive?
It's worthwhile. As we reenact the period, it's far more real than even if it's done on a TV set. So that you actually participate with us. And you go into a setting like this where there are lots of people in costume, and you just jump back into time.
A trip to Pioneer Day isn't complete without some apple fritters and a visit to the old schoolhouse for a lesson from Miss Wellstead.
Hands folded in the lap, feet tucked underneath. Position number 3, please follow.
This role seems so suited for you. How long did it take you to feel comfortable as Miss Wellstead?
Well, you hone your skills over the years, and you never know on a day-to-day basis what the classroom will bring. So you have to be able to go with the flow. You keep chilled out about it, always maintaining your role, of course. And as certain things come up, you perfect that role, or you're in a bit of a surprise and you have to live in the moment. That's what I say. And I've always had an interest in early settlement. It's great to be able to relate this to the children and bring them back in time when times were perhaps a little more difficult without the modern conveniences, but also a little more simple in many ways as well.
A new addition to the museum grounds means Pioneer Day will look different in the years ahead.
The reason we're celebrating our 50th this year instead of next is because our grounds are going to be closed next year, and we're going to be completely rebuilding the site, and with a brand new museum, a brand new building. And the museum itself will be relocated to Beamsville, and we'll have there's ideas for events that will circulate around Canada's 150th anniversary, similar to 1967 with the centennial year, and we'll be part of that. We're not quite sure in what capacity yet, but when we come back on site when the museum is all done, the grounds will be different, everything will have changed, so we're going to have to look at the event slightly differently again.
The success of Pioneer Day lies in its simplicity.
It's a simple festival, it's fun for the family, it's very honest and open, and there's not a lot of sales going on, so you don't feel like you've got to bring hundreds of dollars or anything like that. And it's just a very down-home kind of warm, friendly atmosphere.
In Niagara, you're watching The Source.